Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Filigree Flower from Chloe. I'm just going to do the large one. I'm using the luxury paper Fairway. Don't tend to use this one very often, so I thought I'd give it a little outing today. It's a really nice, it's a lovely colour, really lovely colour. Right, so I've just stamped it and embossed it in white. We won't look at the little faux pas there because that's going to go on the bottom. No one will see it. So I've just stamped two. That's the flower. I can't hold it up too much because it is wet because I've only just finished it. As you can see the state of my tweezers. I've just finished doing the centre of it. So it's a bit gooey. Oh, and that's flattened it. It's still fine, it's still fine. Right. Let's just pick it up so you can see it. Okay, so that's it there. Nice and glittery. I did actually do one with the greeny medley one, but I didn't like it, so I like it with this one. What's this called? This is the Silver Crystal Sparklicious. So I'll just pop him to one side because he's still wet. So all we're going to do with this one, cut it all out and cut down all the middles of them like that, and then put your tweezers in the middle, thumb and forefinger, index finger, like that. So forefinger on top, thumb underneath, twist the tweezer hand and pinch your fingers together. So tweezers in the middle, forefinger on top, thumb underneath, it's a bit fiddly, and then twist the tweezer hand but pinch the fingers together and twist. If you twist it too much, squash it down, flatten it. If you don't like it, just redo it as I've done because I didn't like it very much, and just do that all the way around. If you find it's not twisting as nicely as you want, just cut slightly in, maybe a couple of mil, and you'll find it a twist easier. Then fold into the middle all the petals like that. That one we're just going to leave as it is, as I've done it there. This one we're going to do exactly the same, but then we're going to squish it. Okay, so fold it up, into the petals into the middle. But then give it a real good squish, like that. So it's properly squished. Okay. Scrap paper, because we're going to be glittering. Right, let's do the pearl first. Give it a little bit of time to set. So, sometimes this is quite a big pearl, but it'll just twist round and round and round on there. So, normally I do it on there, but it's just not right. So, tweezers, both in, and just leave it like that, and that is going to be perfect. So, Cosmic Shimmer, because you want it a bit thicker, you don't want it runny. Start off at this end, just coating it a little bit. You don't want too much on because it will just start running and like pooling, and it'll start dripping off. So you don't want to put a lot on because you're going to be dragging the top of it down, just moving it around. I'm not actually squeezing, I'm just moving what we put at the top. Just manoeuvring it around a little bit. Right, now that's going a little bit sticky, so we'll put a little bit more on. Just a tiny bit, just to give it a... Just move it round and round with the nozzle. If you feel it needs a little bit more, just give it a little top up. Like that. I think that'd be enough. If you do find you have put too much on and it is starting to drip, let it drip. Just get off a little bit more. Get your nozzle, go round, leave it at that. If it drips, don't worry about it. Okay, and that is quite secure. And then just go in gently. I use the end of the rim, I should say, and just twirl it round. You don't want to go straight in because then it will move all the glue to the side. So just gently. And then the underneath bits here, like that. Give it a little tap. Now to me that looks okay. I'm just going to give it a little, to make it a bit more rounded. I'm going to pop it back in again. You don't have to worry, you can go straight in because you've already stuck it on. And I'm now going to do the bit in the middle. So you should be able to squeeze your tweezers together. It's not going to pop off, but you're going to have cut all my nails off, so I'm going to have to try and get that off. Let's try this. I shouldn't have cut all my nails off, but never mind. Pop it off like that, and then we can pick it up with that. Just give it a little blow, just get the excess off. Okay, so that is your pearl there. I'm just going to leave that to one side like that. You can put it flat, doesn't matter, but just remember it's going to flatten it a little bit at the bottom. Right, get another set of tweezers, and I'm going to go in these down the sides. Some are slightly bigger than others. I'm going to try and find the biggest sort of slits down the side, and I'm going to go in there and hold it with the tweezers. Right, lid in this one. We don't need the Cosmic Shimmer one anymore. I'm going to go with the fine one. I'm going to go on the edge, all the way around the edge of the flower. Don't matter if you put too much on, don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. Just go all the way around. I'm going to do that on all of them, and then afterwards I just pick the pot up and shake it all over, because some of these edges are a bit awkward to coat in one go. So pick it up, and go behind on that one because that one's quite twisted. Alright, a bit of shake and a little flick, and just check that all the white glue is coated. Check underneath because that one's folded under. It's perfect. Put that to one side. Pick it up, do exactly the same again. I think that one will be alright there. And just do the all the way around. I was doing this one in acetate, it does look very pretty in acetate, I would go inside the white lines and I would do the glitter on the inside of the white lines, so it would be on the green line instead. So just make sure you go all the way around. Doesn't matter if you miss a bit, you can always go back. Oh, I've got glitter, it's making me nose itch. All the way around. I think I missed a little bit there. Right, pin in. Exactly the same again. Turn it up. Missed a bit there. I think I missed a bit round there. Right, just check it. That's all done. That one. That one. Right, that's all done. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop that bit back in because we don't need that anymore. Just move that. What glitter that is from a previous something. Right, tap the pot. Not too bad. Right, don't need that anymore, so I'm going to pop that out of the way. Get some of this off. Right, and now you need your silicone and get your flower back. So the squidgy one that we did, be careful because it is still wet. It's going to go on top. You can actually layer this one up with 3. It does look quite nice, but I've only just done 2 because I wanted to put the big gem in the middle. Okay, so quite a large bit of silicone. And then offset it as we normally do. Make sure it's all squidged up. Like that. Offset it. It'll look a bit strange, but once it's in, it'll be okay. I think we're going to go that way. So, in. Large ball tool. Just squidge that one out a little bit. Like that. And then pull the leaves up. You can use your tweezers to do this because it is still a little bit wet. I'm going to do a card with these ones because I think they are so pretty. This colour especially. Right. Bit fiddly. So you can see that one's offset, but that one isn't. I'm not worried about that. Okay. And then a bit more silicone in the middle. And then this one, your gem, oh sorry, not your gem, your pearl that you covered. It's near enough. It's not bone dry, but it's dry for me to do that. So what we'll do now, you can either pop it in like that, but then you're going to see that. So if you wanted to do it that way, put a tiny little bit of glue over the top once it's in situ, and then put a tiny little bit of the glitter on top. Leave it, wait till it's set, then just blow the excess off. Or what I do, I tend to do that and then just go in sort of sideways, pop it in, just push it down slightly, not too much. Just put where you put your tweezers in. And that's that one. I think that's my favourite so far. I hope you enjoyed that one. Lovely colour with beautiful glitter. Thank you very much for watching. That was the Filigree Flower. Next one I'm going to do is wildflowers. So something different again with them. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.